Hello and a very good morning. Welcome along to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Mosby. Thank you for joining us this Sunday. Yes, it is a Sunday morning. Woohoo! Hashtag Sunday Fun Day. Whee! Oh yes, we've got a lot lined up for you today. It's going to be a great show actually. A little bit later on we've got a masterclass coming your way for our US viewers. Something big comes your way a little bit later on. But of course we like to ease in to your Sunday morning with a bit of colouring, nice and relaxing. Colour me happy. If you are a seasoned colourist, you love this hour and a half, I'm sure. If you're someone perhaps who's thinking about getting into colouring, maybe wanting to make your colouring a little bit better, this is the show for you. And actually today, super excited because this is going to be quite a sparkly, glittery Colour Me Happy. And I know actually that the lady I'm with over the course of the next hour and a half has been looking forward to this for at least a week, is the lovely Debbie Robinson. You can't wait to get all sparkly and glittery, can you not?
I love getting all sparkly and glittery. Ooh, say that slowly. Sparkly and glittery. First thing on a Sunday morning, absolutely. Because we have got sparkle pens, we've got glitter markers, we've got aqua markers. What else have we got? We've got some colour blend pencils, we've got some metallic pencils. This is literally my dream come true doing this show. I'm loving this new spot as well, this new slot on a Sunday afternoon where we can take it a little bit more relaxed. I'm really enjoying some colouring, some techniques, and any questions as well. Get interactive. If there's anything you want to ask about certain things, if you're scared of our aqua markers or scared of our colour blend pencils or not sure what a metallic pencil will do or the sparkle pens or a glitter marker, get interactive. Join Ben on the socials. Ask the questions and I will do my very best to answer anything that you need to ask, whether it be what ink goes with which one or whatever it is that you want to know. Just ask away and I'll do my very best because this is your show as well as our show, and I am gonna do a few techniques. I'm gonna start with the glitter pens because I can't wait. So Ben, I'm gonna get myself ready. You can just tell them everything else that's going to be up on this show. I
certainly will. A minute ago then I thought you were going to say join Ben on the sofa.
I nearly did.
Join Ben on the socials. It'd be quite nice to go and sit on the sofa on a Sunday afternoon. Got my cosy jumper on, curl up on the sofa and watch Debbie do some colouring. That would be nice. But listen, if you do want to get in touch, you can do. Already watching us this morning, Sarah's in saying, Crafters TV, Debbie and Ben, hello to you all, as well as all the gang sending hugs your way from Melbourne. We've got Johnny and Charlotte steering the good ship craft today. Jake's here as well, and also Colleen on the socials. Sandra says, hi everybody, having a nice, restful, crafty weekend. Hope you are too. Adriana says, good morning from San Antonio, Texas, pulling out warm clothes for a 2-mile walk after the show. Wow, that sounds very energetic for a Sunday. And Diane says, morning to the crafty universe from a very cold East Tennessee. Listen, we are all about the glitter and the sparkle today, and what we've put together actually, if you are brand new to it all, is a little bit of a starter set, a taster set if you like, to give you everything you need to get going, not only with our glitter pens but also our sparkle as well. So in this collection, as you can see, it is a really cute little kit. You are going to get a set of your Spectrum Noir sparkle pens, so your essential brights you're going to get in here, as well as your clear overlay pens. Now these are absolutely brilliant if you just want to add sparkle to a whole host of other colours. So if you've got potentially like your aqua pens or even some of your pencils as well, if you want to be able to add glitter to all of the colours that you've already got, those overlays are absolutely perfect for doing that. You've then got on top of that a set of your glitter pens as well. And for those of you who are thinking, hang on a minute, so glitter pens, sparkle brushes, what's the difference? All will be explained over the course of this show. But here you've got 6 absolutely gorgeous colours in your vibrant florals, from your Gildan Glow through to your electric pink, ultraviolet, fiery red, your supernova and your yellow cosmos in there as well. Though these here have obviously got brush nibs, these have got that more of a rounded nib. So if you like to do your colouring, your detailing, your embellishing, they're absolutely perfect for doing that as well. On top of all of that, we are of course going to give you a set of stamps to work with, a beautiful stamp sentiment set. We're going to give you your watercolour card to be working with as well, 15 sheets included right there. And on top of that, we're giving you your correct stamp ink pad to go with it as well. So your waterproof die, and that comes in the Flagstone as well. So pretty much everything that you need to get started when it comes to using glitter and sparkle within your colouring. £55, $75 is what it should be. £40 or $60 today, less your platinum membership if you're a platinum member. Look at that, £32, $48, which is an amazing price. Now, if you want to go full sparkly and glittery, darling, then we've got the full collection for you, your sparkle and glitter pen full collection. 27 pens in total here. So again, you're going to get your essential brights and your antique vintage, plus your earthy natural and your tint and tone in your sparkles. Plus, we're going to give you 3 of your clear overlay pens as well. And then in your glitter markers, not only the vibrant florals, but your 6-piece neon lights as well. You can buy these in one click on the website and you will save an extra 10% by getting all of those together. $49.80 or $66.31 is your platinum price on that. If you're just after your sparkle glitter brush pens, then that's the set there. 15 colours in total that you're going to get in that collection, saving £15, $20 there or thereabouts. Platinum price $39.99 or $51.99. And then also, if you just want the glitter markers on their own, we've got a bundle there for you as well. I think kind of something for every budget today. 12 marker selection in the glitter markers, £15.34 or $21.70 is your platinum price. Now on the show as well, we've got some aqua markers for you. Again, a 36 pen collection. So perhaps if you decide to go with these, we've got the clear overlay pens on the show for you as well, which you could use in conjunction should you wish to. But in this collection, you're getting your 36 piece set. So again, the ability to create some beautiful, beautiful images and the ability to blend seamlessly as well with the 36 colours that you're going to get in that collection. £44.14 platinum price or $57.50, and a really great deal on the colour blend pencils, normally £25 each. Look at the price. $31.98 is your platinum price on the 48-piece collection, or $44.74. We'll delve into more detail on all of those as we head through the show. And worth bearing in mind, if you are thinking of purchasing anything from the show and you're in need of stamped images, then we've got a selection. Well, I say a selection, all of our Gemini stamps on the website, 50% off right now up until the end of midnight tonight, wherever you are. So if you want to add stamps into your craft room, then it is a great time to be shopping, but make sure you do it before midnight tonight. Now, if you can hear a bit of shaking going on the other side of the studio, yes, we are waking and shaking this morning, and we're going to have a look at this starter selection, because it's nice, isn't it, Debbie? Like, if you've obviously got, you know, your pens within your collection, whether you're using, you know, your aqua pens, whether you're using your tri-blends, whatever it might be, it's nice to have the option of a bit of sparkle in there as well.
Absolutely, and that's what you're going to get with these water-soluble glitter sparkle pens. These are absolutely beautiful. That starter kit, by the way, can I just say, is really lovely starter kit.
Yeah.
Being well thought out by, I'm going to hazard a guess, our gorgeous Lily, because she is a crafter after all, so she's thought about that lovely starter kit, and everything works impeccably together really, really well. And also gives you a little taste into that world of sparkle. I'm going to start with a sparkle glitter brush marker pen, because that's what this one is. And this, if you have seen me, I'm going to show you how to prime a pen. So, this is what I feel like I need this morning, a little bit of shaking to wake. I've been up since crack of dawn and I'm still taking ages to come round a little bit.
I know what you mean. It's hard to get going on a Sunday,
yeah,
isn't it?
A little bit, absolutely, with it being a Sunday. But all I'm doing is I am mixing up. So what you've got in here is your ink in there with that lovely ultra-fine glitter, and we need to wake it all up and mix it all together. So before, when you start, this is just a prime, and I'll talk about how you store them and other things as well, but this is just to wake it up. Now you'll see round the middle of your pen there is a yellow band on a brand new pen. Once you've done this bit, that's it. You only need to do it once of the priming. So we're going to unscrew the top part like so.
Okay.
Oops. We're going to remove the yellow part like so. And then what we're going to do is, it's all sealed at the moment, but we need to pierce this, and this is when you're going to pop your top back onto the top of there. You're going to engage that to the top part of the barrel so it sits there neatly. I always take off as well. I'm going to just get this back on there, Ben, because I need a bit of strength this morning, let me tell you. I should have done it before. That's what I should have done.
Do you need hands?
Get it off. I'm honest to God. Is it super glued down?
Yeah.
I can't. Honestly, I'm literally struggling to get the top off, Ben. It's not my new nails.
Oh, that came off really easily.
Oh no! Can you see where these shows are going to be going today?
It's all that gym work I've been doing, you see. Strong as a bear.
You won't have that struggle. I just couldn't get my fingers to move. And not only do I need waking up, my fingers need waking up too. So now Ben has so kindly taken my top off so easily. Absolutely, so easy to use. So what we're going to do now is at the very top of your beautiful flexible nib brush here. Can you see this? This is perfect for doodling, for lettering, for colouring. You're going to get accurate colouring every single time. But what we need to do is just make it flexible. So you just give it a little knock with your finger, top to bottom, to loosen those bristles. And now we're nearly ready to go, Ben, nearly. What we need to do now is bring all that ultrafine glitter and the ink down. So again, for priming, just grab yourself a little bit of watercolour cardstock. It's got a push symbol on both sides of there. That's where you're going to hold the pen. And you just need now to bring that ink down. So when it comes, and it will come, believe you me, it's just like the capillary action working on this. But literally, that is all you do to prime your pen. Now, once that's primed, Ben, that is it. There's nothing else you need to do because it's all ready. The storage wise, you're just going to pop your top back on and you're going to lay flat. If you are going to store them upright, all I'm going to tell you is you store them upright so that the nib is at the top. If you do it the other way down and you store it downwards, the ink will flow into the nib and that's when you can get a little bit of mess. This should be mess free. This is a mess free application brush. But that's the way to store them. So either lay them flat in your universal pen trays or store them upright into a pot if you don't have the option of getting hold of those. Now this is a water base, it's water soluble, so it makes it really easy to use. And we've also got in here our clear overlay pens. Talk about these fantastic pens, because this is like a water brush, not going to lie. All I'm going to do is I'm just going to spread that out and show you just how water soluble this actually is. So I'm going to move that literally up to the top of there. And I'm going to do it on the way back down as well, Ben, because these are absolutely gorgeous pens that really do create lovely sparkle. The clear overlay is clear. I know at the minute you're probably thinking, yeah, but look, it's dirty your nib brush. Don't you worry about that. All you're going to do to clean it is literally, and then it runs clear.
And what can I go over the top of with that?
With the clear overlay, you can go over anything. You can go over alcohol markers, you can go over, and you can use it as a paintbrush as well, and I'll talk about it in a moment as well. You can use it as a paintbrush because that's exactly what it is. It's water with that ultrafine glitter in there. It will go over any of your pencils, so you could add this on top of your pencils or over the top of your colour blends. There's a lot of things that this clear overlay pen works for. It adds that touch of glitter without the colour. These are the colour mediums. And again, if I just bring it, in fact, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to switch my colours for a second because I've got two other colours here, just to show you. I'll grab another piece of cardstock. I've got a couple of the colours that are in the collection. This one is the Starry Sky and this one is the Peacock Blue. I'm just going to give them a little bit of shape because they've been sat doing nothing for the last couple of hours.
Do you need me to come and pull the top
off?
Oh,
no, I should be fine. I should be fine. Oh dear.
Michelle says all that time in the gym is paying off for Ben. Thank you, Michelle. It certainly is. Although, as I say, you don't have to be, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger strong to pull the tops off.
No, you don't. You definitely don't. That's hilarious. Oh dear. Now, when you're using them, you can actually wet your cardstock first if you want to, or you can go directly onto there and move it with the water as well. I'm going to do a bit of blending and show you the blendability that you can do with these as well. So I've got them both ready. Oh, look at.
Oh, wow.
Do you know, I'm only going to put that bit on. I'm only going to put that little bit on there because I want to show you as well just how fabulous you can use these. I'm going to grab myself a piece of scrap paper and I'm going to spread that. Oh, I just get a little bit of, I do get every time. There's nothing, honestly, I get so excited when I use sparkle pens. The only thing that this will do when you're creating this ombre effect is it will diffuse the sparkle a little bit. However, you can can blend two colours together, Ben. So I'm going to go on with a... See, I'm getting all excited again. Honestly.
Ooh.
But look how you can blend between the two. And honestly, these are just fabulous. I could actually go on now with my glitter marker, doing a clear overlay one, and create something a little bit more sparkly by popping that over the top. Now, I'm just going to give it a little... Oh, Ben.
What?
Ben.
You're not plugged in?
I'm plugged in,
yeah.
but I'm not switched on.
Not switched on.
So could you go and turn me on, please, over at the side of the wall, please? Thank you very much.
Certainly, I can do that.
Thank you.
Look at me doing all the jobs today.
I know.
That one
I'm going to get...
There you go. Look at that.
Hey, presto, it's straight on. Thank you. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to dry this for a second. I love sparkle pens, I'm not going to lie, and I am going to show you some few other techniques as well. While I've got you for an hour and a half, I'm going to do one of my favourite techniques, the shading foam.
No, you are not.
I am.
I love that one.
A little bit of a salt technique, a little bit splashy technique.
You do a bit of salt?
Bit of salt.
Just the salt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't got the right salt because I was telling Jake before we started the show, someone's pinched the rock salt. Don't know where it's gone. Well, we've checked, producer Johnny, we checked next door because we thought it might have been next door. However...
What salt have you got then?
I've got fine salt. I've been I've been raiding the kitchen.
Right.
I'm going to put it back before Christina comes tomorrow.
Oh yeah, you better do.
Now, how good is Charlotte with the camera work? Now look how beautiful. And this is just from 2 pens. Started with that gorgeous starry sky.
Yeah.
Mixed it with that beautiful peacock blue, and then just given it a little bit more of an ombre effect. I mean, look how gorgeous that looks. I mean, when you look at that, that really just show off, and also shows you how absolutely super sparkly. It's not that in-your-face glitter that I talk about. It's the ultra-fine glitter, and I absolutely love it for that reason. I love getting inky, by the way, as well. But honestly, these are absolutely fabulous. And this is when you can do things like your faux bleaching. So if I just keep that there for a second, and I'm just going to grab a smaller brush.
Does anyone else think that looks like the top of the earth? So like the bottom bit's like the top of the earth, and then like you're going off into the...
Absolutely.
The cosmos.
In fact, shall I tell you what I'll do? Yeah. I'll just give it a little... Let me go on with there. I'm going to drop some water down.
Johnny's wiring at this.
What did he think I was going to do?
He thought you were going to draw a UFO with some aliens on it.
No, I'm showing you the water soluble. I'm showing you the water soluble factor and some of the techniques that you can do with it and create. So I'm just literally creating a little bit of a moon there. The longer you leave it in, the more the ink sucks up. This is watercolour cardstock, and there is a reason why I'm using watercolour cardstock with a water soluble. I mean, look at that already. That looks quite atmospheric, doesn't it?
I'm in Star Wars now, all of a sudden.
Are you Star Warsy. There's just, honestly, just so many things that you can do with it. I could actually just drop a few little drops down and leave it to soak. Yeah. But I could take my brush and I could do a little bit of a flicking technique. You can do this with a thin brush. You can do this with your fingers. However, we do some absolutely fabulous pens at Crafters Companion, which is the Royal and Langnickel brushes. Yes. Absolutely. Did I call it a pen?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
That's fine.
I did tell you that it's going to take a little bit of while to wet me up this morning. But take your tissue back on and lift it off, and you've created a beautiful background, absolutely beautiful background that you've got there to maybe add some of the stamps. We've got loads of stamps on the show, Ben, and you could be doing things like that, but look how gorgeous that looks. And I haven't lost any of the sparkle. I could actually have done that technique with that clear overlay pen. So if I bring the clear overlay pen back in, I'm just going to put a bit onto my mat to start with and just flick that. So I'm going to pick it up and flick. Yeah. And you can create the same technique, but what you won't lose is any of the sparkle at all. At all, because this is a water base. It's still water soluble, but the only difference here is there's no colour inking. It's absolutely crystal clear. So again, that means you can then pop that on, leave that. Again, the longer you leave it, the more the ink sucks back through. And creates really beautiful techniques, but the difference there being is, I honestly, every time I see this, it never fails to amaze me. And look how gorgeous that looks. That is a ready-made scene, ready for me to now use stamps in the background, use it, I mean, absolutely anything, Ben, to be fair, but it's just showing you how you can blend beautifully, how you can, how they're water soluble by using the water, or the crystal clear overlay that lifts that colour, but just shows you the kind of things that you can do. I adore our sparkle pens. They are fabulous, fabulous pens. And of course you can colour with these, you can do all your letter brush techniques. You've got that flexible nib on there, because the nib itself gives you the flexibility to be able to use to do all your brush lettering. All you need to remember is this is a water-based product, so watercolour cardstock is your best friend for this particular technique, and anything to do with any water soluble products like the sparkle pens, like the glitter markers, which is why our Lily's put that gorgeous pack together for you. Shall I show you the little salt technique while I've got you?
Oh, yeah, if you like.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
I mean, we could come back to it if you want. We could come back to it. I'm just thinking what you want to do, yeah?
I'll tell you what, whilst you just wipe up, we will just quickly show you, because if you're interested in the brushes that Debbie was using, we've got the collection there for you on the website. The 3 different size brushes. These are your Royal Langnickel brushes, so top quality paint brushes that you are going to get with your mixing palette as well. 3, 6 and 8 are the sizes of the brushes that you've got, so the 3 different size brushes, plus that really cool mixing palette as well. And to get all of those today for what, £5 and change if you're platinum, $12.18, really nice price. Everyone's saving 15%, less another 20 if you are platinum. Lots of love coming in for that last background, by the way. Linda saying the background stunning. Marsha saying so happy to be able to watch this live. It's the first Sunday morning I haven't worked since the switch. And Julie says, afternoon everyone, my first time joining in. Hi Julie Beckson, who says, I watch every recording. I'm normally in church, however not today. I'm in the UK from Barnsley, South Yorkshire. Yeah,
what's her name? Julie?
Julie.
Julie. Oh, I need to know Julie's surname. I might know her.
Julie Beckson.
Julie what?
Beckson.
No, I don't know Julie Beckson, no, but we're in the same neck of the woods, Julie.
How exciting.
Hello, that's really exciting. It's lovely to hear when people are from your neck of the woods. So I hope you're enjoying yourself, Julie. I hope you're enjoying yourself. And I hope you've got some of these gorgeous sparkle pens too, and create these lovely backgrounds while you're at it.
Seems like everyone's enjoying themselves. Just before we move on to the salt technique, Panda Crafter says, are there any inks that you can't put the clear overlay onto?
Let me think. The clear overlay. No, to be fair, I mean, if you're going to use things like water reactive, the only problem there that you'll get is that it will wash away. Not wash away, but it will interfere with it, because the water reactive inks are water based. So you probably get like a bit of a lift of a colour wash the minute you put the clear sparkle. But I mean, to be perfectly honest, the clear overlay sparkle will go on a lot of things and create lots of lots of different things that, to be fair, for the water reactive bits, I won't be too worried, unless you want to add a little bit of sparkle, because you can do, but it's just that it'll probably bleach it a little bit or lift the colour a little bit, because that's water based on water based on water based. That's what's going to happen. You're going to get that almost a bit similar to what I've just done there, where it's spread and lifted a little bit. But yeah.
Time for some salt.
Oh, wow. Yes, shall we?
Let's do it.
Right, so I've got my little spritzer bottle. I'm just going to wet my watercolour cardstock for the time being. So I just want to give it a little bit of a lay down of water. So I'm just spritzing that beforehand. You will, in the nature of watercolour cardstock, get that little curl. I've heard people say this often before, but don't worry, because once you dry it, it dries flat. That's why it's water-based cardstock. It's perfect for all the watercolour mediums. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to stick with these colours if I may, Ben, because I've got them out and ready. But what I'm just going to do is drop.
Oh, blimey, missus.
Oh, honestly,
Honestly,
look at the veins with the onto the colour cards. This is why I tell you, I am 5 years into using these kind of pens, and I swear I never ever tire of using. Just looks absolutely glorious. I'm just going to drop a few just onto there, and that's because it's got that lovely water spread. How gorgeous is that? That looks beautiful. I can spritz it around a little bit more if I want to spritz it around. We do have on Spectrum Noir of the website, we've got our lovely water spritzers that you pop your water into, and you can still spread that. You want, when you're using this, please tell me I've got water in here, Debbie. Well, that shows you I'm not really woke up at all.
Do we get some water?
It's okay, Ben. I think I might have got one in here. Yeah, I've got one in here. But again, I tell you. You just literally chuck lots of water down. I mean, even there, that looks beautiful. You can do the straw technique where you blow with your straw.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I love that one.
Yeah.
That's fabulous. I might, if I get time today, I might show you that one as well. But what you're going to do, while it's still wet and the ink is still wet, you're going to chuck your salt down. Now, I'm going to hone up and tell you, rock salt is the better salt technique for this. We've only got fine. You're not going to get quite the same effect. But if you put the rock salt down, because I've got fine on here, I mean, you'll still get a nice technique. And already I can see it reacting with the ink. And I'm chucking... Chuck your rock salt down. Can I just tell you, chuck your rock salt down. Bigger crystals of salt will give you a different technique.
Not the salt you have in your fish and chips.
Not the salt, the salt that you have in your fish and chips. Although I can see the salt reacting with that ink. It is a different effect. It's a more finer effect. So there's nothing wrong with trying it if you haven't got any of those to hand. There's nothing wrong with trying that, Ben, because for me, it's all about having a little play. And then you leave it. You leave it to dry. You can add some more water, so you can spritz some more water on if you want to spritz a bit more water, but you need the best way to, I mean, look at it, you can see it.
It's like a coral effect, I think.
Honestly,
it
looks fab. And even on fine salt, I know I joke, you can see it, look, I do get excited. I'm really sorry, but I do get excited. But you need to let that dry. I personally do not heat set this, so I don't heat set it to dry it and then knock it off. I let this dry naturally. The more natural you can leave it, the better effect that you're going to get. So you're going to leave that. I mean, again, just look how gorgeous that background is. And once the salt is knocked off, and I'm just going to move this to one side.
How long is that going to take to dry then?
I'd probably leave it for a couple of hours.
Okay.
Just a couple of hours. Obviously, you're going to need to... thank goodness John's not in it, it's just Jake. Jake won't shout at me. You need to clean up. Craft mat's the good one.
Oh, yeah.
Have a good craft mat down on there if you want to protect your surface, but I'm not too worried. I'm just worried about my salt at the front here because it's like a bit of an explosion then. But, a little bit of an explosion, but you'll forgive me. Now I'm going to show you the one that I've done with rock salt, and you'll see the difference. I've used the same colours, but when you let the salt dry, you just knock it off. So you literally take off the salt and literally get rid of all that, and this is the kind of effect that you get. Now I'm going to hold it up a little bit close because what you've got there is still the sparkle, but the salt has reacted with the ink and the water and created this beautiful like coral reef kind of effect, really, which is just stunning. But look, you can still see that fabulous sparkle. Now my fine one, if we get a chance and come back, I'll have a look at it at the end of the show and see if we've got it dried, and we'll show you the difference between the two. But that looks absolutely amazing. It really is absolutely stunning. And that's just one technique that you can do. You can do the cling film, so you put cling film over the top. So like I've just done, put salt down, you crinkle up your cling film, pop it onto the top, let that dry again naturally, take it off and you get a marbled effect, so it's really beautiful. I will show you the marble effect in a moment with the fabulous, shall we do it early on? Normally we wait till end. I'll tell you what we'll do, I'll show you the foam, shaving foam technique in a moment, next.
Cannot wait. But isn't it great? I love it when we have these shows and you can see all of the different things that you'll have at your disposal around your home that you can then bring into your craft as well. Let us know, by the way, if you've tried anything different that we don't know about. Do you know what I mean? If you've watched these shows before, you might have seen the techniques that we do with the salt. You might have seen the cling film. You might have seen the shaving foam. Have you tried anything else that perhaps we don't know about, which has worked brilliantly for you? Let us know in the comments. But as we said, this is such a lovely bundle to go for. If you want to get started with your glitter and glitter pens and sparkle brushes, this is a really great collection to go for because we're going to give you some stamps. We're going to give you some of the watercolour cardstock, and we're going to give you that waterproof ink pad as well. If you just want the sparkle pens on their own or the sparkle brush pens on their own, here they all are. You're going to get 15 pens in total, 5 sets, 3 of each in that collection, and of course you are going to receive some of the clear overlay sparkle pens in there as well. So the tint and tone, your earthy natural, your antique vintage, and your essential brights in that collection, just shy of £40 if you're platinum, $51.99 if you're shopping with us in the US and you are a platinum member as well. Plus, we've got some paper pads for you. And again, if you're wanting to recreate some of these amazing techniques, we have got the watercolor pad for you. Again, 20 sheets included here, a premium watercolor paper. This is, it's card, 300 GSM, an A4 9x12 size on this, £7.99 if you want to stock up on that if you're a Platinum member, or $11.96 if you're shopping with us in the US. And then we've also got the premium black paper pad as well, 240 GSM. This will come into its own, particularly if you are using things like our metallic ink pens. We've got the metallic pencils on the show for you as well, actually. So if you're thinking about going for those, this again, a perfect partner. 30 sheets you're going to receive within that pad for £7.99 or $11.96 if you're shopping with us in the US. We are busy right across the board here. Everyone's in the mood for a bit of Sunday sparkle, and we're going to have a look actually at the glitter markers next. So 12-piece marker collection. You're going to get within the collection your vibrant florals, okay? So one of these sets you will get in your starter set. However, this is the set where we give you the vibrant florals, and then you've got your neons in there as well. So 6 more of your neon lights included in there too. So 12 glitter markers in total. Again, that's such a great price today. 20% saving, so you're down under £20, under $28. Platinum members, £15.34 or $21.70. And once again, if you're wanting to add sparkle, if you're wanting to add glitter, these are absolutely jam-packed with glitter, and the colours with these, again, absolutely stunning. We're going to have a look at these. I think we're going to come back and have a look at the shaving foam technique in just a little while. But I know the question that is going to come up here. We get it asked all the time. So let's talk about it. So we've got the brush pens, the sparkle brush pens, and then we've got the glitter markers as well. Why do you need both is probably the question that you're asking. What's the difference? Which ones am I going to be using where? So if we've got some of the sparkle brush pens, why do we need the glitter markers in our life as well, Debbie?
Well, these are water-based as well, so you can do a few little techniques with them, but these are more of a precision nib. On the brush, you've got that lovely flexible brush that gives you the flexibility to do lettering as well as colouring, as well as lots of techniques that you can do with them. But the difference here is this is in a marker. Now, there's no, I'm saying priming, there is a little priming to do, but different to what we've just done. Because the priming in this one, when you get this home, will be just a quick shake to wake again. So you give it a little shake and you can hear the ball bearing in there. You're mixing up the ink along with that ultra fine glitter in here. And this really is so impactful. They're absolutely beautiful. But it's this nib. The nib is a very small nib in comparison, and I'll just show you in a second. Let me grab one of the pens again. You can see visibly straight away the difference between a sparkle pen is you've got the brush nib, but with the glitter marker, thank you. It is. I'm going for
it's hard on a Sunday, Debbie.
And the difference here for priming is that all you're going to do is gently, because when you get yours home, yours will be a white nib, and you're just going to give it a little gentle pump to get the ink coming down. But once it's down, Ben, you've got, I mean, these are just absolutely beautiful. You can see not only the gorgeous ink, but you get the beautiful, I'm just going to do a square box to start with because I'm going to show you some samples, and I am going to do a spot of colouring. In fact, tell you what we'll do, we'll just get straight into a spot of colouring to show you. But again, what you've got there is that beautiful ink, that gorgeous colour, and then when it dries, you've got that lovely impactful glitter effect. So these are our glitter markers in a marker pen. But it does mean more precise when you're drawing, when you're writing, sorry, or when you're doodling.
That'll be a heart.
I'm at it again. I'm at it again. Every time. Yeah. But it just means that you've got more precision where you use these nibs. But again, they are water-based, so you can do all the things like, and I'll show you again a couple of techniques in a moment. But I'm going to show you, we've got some fabulous stamps on the show that, I mean, these are just perfect for. I think someone's been messing with colours, Ben, because I can see there's a blue missing in here. Oh, honestly. I'm going to bring in some of the stamps. I've got one of the little unicorns here. Now, the actual name for this is called Believe in Magic.
Yes.
And this is a fabulous stamp, a really big stamp, and it means that you can do this colouring technique with these. Now, I've already stamped one out, Ben, but I'm going to show you the importance of watercolour cardstock and the right ink pad. And we've got the Pebble on the show.
Yeah.
So I'm going to just bring in and stamp up my image. Now, I always do this to show you how this works. So I'm going to stamp up my image. I've popped it onto my stamping platform. We've got all of these things available on the website. Some will be on the show. This is my 6x6 stamping platform, along with a stamping mat that helps me get a really good precise precision, because you've got that cushion underneath, which gives it that lovely absorption. That's a posh word.
God, blimey, you. That's a great word.
I know.
Absorption.
Absorption. It absorbs the pressure when you're punching into it, when you're pressing into it.
Violent on a Sunday.
I know. I don't want to be violent, especially not to this gorgeous, lovely little unicorn there. But what we're going to do now is, and I'm going to show you, and you're probably going to think she's gone absolutely start raving mad, but it's just to show you why. Now, I'm going to stamp that image all the way across onto my watercolour cardstock.
Yep.
Now, this is a waterproof dye.
Yes.
It's a more permanent ink, this one. And it means that when you are using anything that's water-based, from aqua markers to glitter markers to sparkle pens, to all those things that are, I know, excuse the fingers.
You tell you've been having a good time the last 40 minutes.
But I'm going to pop that down, and instantly I'm going to throw...
What are you doing?
Oops, I've done it again. I always get a bit carried away when I do this. I've thrown water straight down onto it. Now I'm going to find a finger that hasn't got ink on it. Just to show you.
Have you got one left?
Yeah, I'll just show you, but look, that is not smearing.
No.
And that has been a cup full of water thrown on it. I better be careful when I pick it up.
And literally, you've gone straight on after you stamped it, so you're not even had to wait for it to dry,
and that's
have you?
to show you, and I'm chucking water everywhere, but I'm trying to just show you that's not moving anywhere. And I don't know if Charlotte... I think I did go a little bit nuts. Let's put it back up there. I did chuck quite a bit of water down onto there, but look, nothing has moved.
Go on, let's have a look.
Nothing has, absolutely nothing. It shows you why you have the correct ink pad. If I had used the alcohol marker and done that, it would have moved. It literally would have just splodged everywhere. And that just shows you why you wouldn't go to town and do that in a normal demonstration.
Yes.
However, it is just to show you how fabulous the waterproof ink pad works with not only watercolour cardstock. I mean, I'll let that dry and then I can still use that image, but I have got one ready, but it just shows you that power of that ink pad. And to show you why we do use it. I'm going to bring back in my stamped image that I did before I started the show. And then we're going to do a spot of colouring. Ooh, what colour shall I colour my little unicorn in?
Pink.
Trust you. Shall we go? I tell you what, we'll have some shades of pink.
Oh yeah.
We'll have some shades of pink. I've got neon violets, got electric pink, because there's 3 different colours on here. We've got neon lights, vibrant florals. Wait a minute, what's the other one called?
Vibrant florals and neon lights.
Oh, do you know why?
What?
It's because I've got 3 boxes and I've just realised I've got 2 neon lights, and there's me thinking that someone's been pinching colours and swapping around. It's because I've got 2 sets of same.
Oh, you doubled up.
Silly old me.
Silly old you. So what you got there then? The
so this one
electric
is
pink.
Neon. So we've got neon lights, haven't we?
Yeah.
And we've got vibrant florals.
Yes.
I've got neon violet from the neon lights.
Got you.
Yeah, and then we're just going to colour. Oh, honestly, these are exquisite to colour in with. They are water-based, so it does mean that you can do some techniques with them where you can, again, blend and mix. You can blend some colours together. I'm just going and do a couple of spots, and I'll show you what I mean when I take to a different colour, and we'll do a bit of spot of blending as well.
I'm glad you chatted about the glitter markers and the sparkle brush pens, because again that question cropped up, so we've covered that off, which is brilliant. Mary Lee just saying, I love the sparkle pens. They were one of the first things that I bought from HSN years ago. I understand Debbie's excitement because I feel the same way every time I use them, They're magical.
They are. They're just absolutely fabulous pens to use. The quality of them is outstanding, as you would expect from anything from Spectrum Noir. But it's just the versatility of them as well, because there is a ton of versatility that you can do with them. Oh God, I can see it glitter already. Do you know, as it's drying before my eyes, I can see the glitter. It's just so beautiful. But honestly, I know that glitter pens, glitter markers, the fact that we've got that starter kit that's got a bit of both in there for you.
And it's got the correct ink pad for you in
and
there
the correct
as well.
watercolour cardstock.
Yeah, and some stamps in there. Sandy says, good morning, sparkling Debbie Robinson. I'm watching from Connecticut. Hello, Sandy Bellinger. And hello, Michelle McCarthy on Facebook. Can't get enough of the place, Michelle, can you not? Michelle says, wow, I could watch Debbie on Colour Me Happy all day, not just for the hour-and-a-half show.
Oh, do you know, Michelle, I would do if I could Bagsy this show every week, I would do. If I could Bagsy this show, honestly, I would, because I just love, you know me, I'm in my happy place. I've talked about it openly. I just love colour, love colouring, love all our mediums. Never tire of using them, and I still wow myself. that sounds so stupid because I've worked with them for years, but I still wow myself every single time I use them.
The magic stays on and keeps going. That's the reason to jump in and grab these today. And talking of techniques, Sandra on YouTube says, you know, we're asking for other techniques to do with your pens. Ben, washing up liquid, add water, put some ink, use a straw, blow to create a couple of bubbles.
Yes,
Dab the card onto the top of the bubbles, then leave to dry. You can blow more bubbles as you use a few different colours.
Perfect. I love doing that one, and it creates a really. So it's not as an impactful sparkle, but you still get the sparkle because the glitter's in there. But honestly, that's a fabulous technique. I love doing that one. I will be honest.
Yeah.
It's like the straw technique.
Yeah.
When I do it, I have to be careful not to suck, because I've done that once or twice when I've demonstrated that when I've been out and about, and that has its own it has its own fun in that. Honestly,
says the lady who took a sip out of a cup before that she's used to swill out paintbrushes in.
Oh, I get worse. I get worse. I can't help it. It's just the way I am. Honestly, but yeah, I've once done that where I've sucked instead of blown, and then ended up sucking all the ink up in my mouth. Not quite the effect that you want, but that is a cracking technique. So we'll have to show you. I think we'll have to delve in and show you again. I think we'll have to. If we get time today, we might have a go, because we've got some washing up liquid, and I have got a straw. So we could have a little go. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop colouring in a minute, because I'm getting a bit carried away, because honestly... Oh, you're kidding me, Johnny. I don't think it's 2 hours.
You've only got 45 minutes left, haven't you?
I want to cry.
Make sure you put all the stuff back in the kitchen as well, because Christina's going to come into the cafe tomorrow, wonder where her salt's gone, the straws, washing up liquid.
I promise I'll put the salt away, I promise I will. Now, I'm just showing you again what you can do. So we did talk about where you could blend the two colours between them. I'm going to use a bit of water. I should have used a bit of clean water, but I'm going to pick that up, blend that, and then you can paint into it as well. So I've blended two of the colours there. So you could take it as a marker, how it's intended, or you could take a fine brush.
Yes.
This is a really fine brush, and you can blend colours together. So if I was to blend, let's have a look. We've got the blue. Pop a bit down there. Yellow. Let's go with a bit of yellow. Or should I say golden glow. I'm going to come in. Let me grab a little bit of fresh water. Mix the two. Ooh. Oh, I see. Where shall we go with this one? Oh, Debbie, you didn't think this one through when you were doing pink and purple, did you? Tell you what I'll do. I'll go down here. I've created my own colour. My own colour by showing you, and I find that I get the better results when I use my glass mat for this technique. I find I get a better result when I use it and apply it with get a better blend, should I say.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that's beautiful. And I'm going to show you. I've never mixed those two before, can you tell?
Like a limey colour.
It's like a lime colour, but the two colours were the golden glow, and I'll put that outside of it. It's a multicoloured one, this one. So and then where was the other one? This was the blue. So these two colours created this beautiful green.
It's nice to see this as well, because I think lots of people assume you can obviously mix and blend colours with your sparkle brush pens, but I don't think we see that this often with the glitter markers as well, so it's nice to see this.
Exactly, and that's just showing you that those two colours created that beautiful green, that gorgeous blue, and it is absolutely beautiful. I'll colour another bit in there, you can see it. They're so juicy, these as well, Ben, honestly. Super juicy markers, but you've got that gorgeous glitter, and I'll give it a little, ooh, look at that, because it's still wet. I've mixed it too with the pens there. Look at that, that looks gorgeous. Absolutely. I was going to say an happy accident, but I did it on purpose.
Of course you did.
Of course I did. Of course I did. Blend those two there. But again, pop a little bit down. Little bit down.
Also worth mentioning, which Rosalind has just popped in on the messages, she says, I fell in love with my glitter markers over the holidays creating decorations, and they colour really well onto MDF.
Yes, they do.
So if you're a big Dreamies fan,
yep,
these are a match made in heaven, aren't they?
They are, absolutely. Totally and utterly. Now I'm going to just dry this off for a second, because you get the gist, and I could spend all of the show colouring. However, we've got so much to show, and we're halfway through.
Yeah, and half an hour less than you thought we had.
Yeah, I thought I got 2 hours.
Stephen says, morning Ben and Debbie. Hello Stephen, I'm watching you whilst trying to sort my crafting area out. Oh yes, good day to be sorting bits and bobs. Let us know what you're doing on your Sunday as well, what crafting you've got up your sleeve. Laura says, I think I will be colouring today, no doubt inspired from all of the brilliant demos you've shown us so far, Debbie.
Bless you. Now, can you see that gorgeous sparkle?
Yeah.
Look, if I just anchor that, how beautiful is that? You've seen you can colour directly on. You've seen you can mix using your mat as a palette and create those two colours created that gorgeous green, because that's what you can do with those. There is also other things that you can do with them, because I did say they're water-based. So water-based means splatter. Yeah. I'll use the ones that I've used. I was singing to myself then in my head when I was doing that. Can you always tell? I get a little bit carried away when I do this, but I'm just showing you again. It is wet, it's juicy, it's got that lovely sparkle to it, and then again, spray. Ooh.
Oh yeah, ooh. It's like a crafty firework display. This.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Now I'm going to give it a quick blast with the heat tool again. Let's give this a little tool. Oh.
Would you always tend to dry these at home, or would you leave them to dry naturally?
I leave them to dry naturally normally when I'm at home. I don't usually use my heat tool, because I've got a rather noisy heat tool as well.
Pardon?
I've got a rather noisy... Oh, you little devil. Fell for that one, didn't I? Oh, yes. I've been looking for the silent one. I found the silent one.
Oh, you got it?
It's just a little bit out of the price range. It's a rather expensive heat tool.
Oh. Well, is it Jan's one?
I found Jan's one, yeah. I did find it. And it's my friend that owns the craft store that I went to go and have a nosy at, and a little bit out of the price range, even we a little bit knocked off.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, I'll stick to my noisy one.
Pardon?
I nearly did it. But yeah, I'll stick to my noisy one, Ben, because it still achieves the same kind of thing. However, I do love Jan's, literally. Oh, was it a bit noisy?
It was a bit noisy yesterday.
Oh,
was it on the blink?
See?
On the way out.
Was she panicking? I bet she was panicking a bit then. She's had it a while, that one, actually. Now then, look at that.
That's stunning.
And it's still a bit wet, but it don't matter, you can see, you still got the sparkle. Can you see that sparkle? In the middle? Look, still that impactful, beautiful sparkle effect that you get. Little background piece. Maybe when I'd coloured him in, if I'd have stuck to my purple and theme, cut him out, stick him on the top, background. Instantly. Yeah. Another gorgeous way of using them and showing you how versatile. So not only can you colour with them, but you can create your backgrounds with them, and you can also blend with them as well. So they're absolutely fabulous pens, but they're just a different it's a marker. This one is a brush. Glitter, beautiful, water soluble, and creates lots of different techniques. But these are markers. So markers enable you to do precise colouring, really precision colouring, and then lots of techniques as well, like you've just seen. I've created just by splodging a few splodges down there, and then use your craft mat or your glass mat as a little palette as well. So just pop a little bit in there, or maybe one of those palettes that we do at Spectrum Noir. You could pop a little bit of ink in there, take your water into there, or your clear overlay pen. You could use your clear overlay pen. You're not going to lose any glitter there, because that clear overlay pen acts as extra glitter going on the top. So of course there's lots of things that you can do with them. But for me, they're just absolutely fabulous pens. They are water-based, so it means you can do all those lovely techniques as well. But let's not forget how gorgeous these colours are. They offer you a different range of colours in the marker pens to what the Spectrum Noir glitter brush pens offer you. They're a completely different set of colours. There's no repeats in these, Ben. These are completely separate colours.
And do you know what I love most about this as well is it all about, you know, creating your own backgrounds, which will be different each and every time that you create them. I think it's like such an exciting craft to be working with. If you love the glitter markers, that 12 marker selection is a great deal today. 15, 34 or 21.70. You can get the neon lights and your vibrant florals as well. If you like the stamps that Debbie was working with just there, that is only one of the different images that you're going to get in this collection. I mean, the unicorn, absolutely gorgeous. This is the 6-piece collection, 23 elements in total, because of course you are going to get the main image, then on top of that a whole host of different sentiments to go with as well. There's that gorgeous unicorn, and you can see why we've labelled this the glitter marker stamp collection. Of course you can use these with whatever pens you've got, but just the way that these have been designed, the ways that these have got that kind of real sort of fairy tale theme, you can see why the glitter markers, why your sparkle brush pens are going to work absolutely beautifully with these images. That gorgeous fairy door there, once upon a time, then got that little, is he an imp? I want to say he's an imp.
He is an imp.
An imp, yeah. Imp. You are amazing, sat under that little flower there. Then on top of him, you've got the gorgeous mermaid. Again, imagine using your lovely glitter markers, some of those neon colours to colour in that beautiful mermaid with all of those wonderful sentiments. There's that beautiful fairy sparkling, a little fairy dust. And then last but by no means least, we have got Make-A-Wish. Which is that gorgeous forest scene with the little mushrooms and the fungi going on there. £20.80 if you're a platinum member, $25.60 if you're shopping with us in the US. Now, if you're loving the show and you've been inspired so far by the sparkles and the glitter, wait till you see the set that we've got coming up in just a few moments' time. The metallic pencils are amazing, and we will be looking at those with Debbie after a short little break.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% of your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash.
Achieve crisp, precise, and perfect die cutting results every time with the Gemini Accessories Plastic Shim. The idea behind the plastic shim is that it creates a thicker plate combination, offering an even more precise die cutting result with each pass. Simply pop a plastic shim between your cutting plates and then roll through your Gemini die cutting machine and voila, an amazing precise cut every time. Plastic shims work really well with detailed or thin metal dies. So if intricate cutting is your thing, then the Gemini Accessories Plastic Shim is your best friend.
Quick Buy, get yours now. Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
Lovely to know so many of you are watching on a Sunday. I really appreciate that you are tuning in, because I always think, Sundays, you have a bit of a lie-in, don't you? Particularly if you're over on the West Coast and you're up. I mean, hats off to you. Let us know, by the way, if you are brand new today and you're watching for the first time. Leave us a little comment, say hello, let us know where you're watching from. We would love to hear from you, and let us know what you're lining up for your Sunday. Have you got lots of crafting lined up? Are you doing something a little bit different? You've got something nice lined up for Sunday dinner? We would love to know in the comments. I got a cheese sandwich and a packet of crisps for my Sunday dinner. What a disappointment. Johnny's got a ham and cheese sandwich. Charlotte, what you got? Tuna, she's got. Tuna, she just said. Tuna. Well, you got just tuna. What, just a tin of tuna? Oh, tuna sandwich, sorry, just the way you went. Tuna. Tuna sandwich. What you got, Debbie, for lunch?
I've got a beef tagliatelle, but I was thinking of having it later, not in between. I've got a bit of work to do in between, so I think I might have it later on today.
You win with the dinners that we've got here. Anyway, we're not here to talk about dinner. Rosalind's saying, I fell in love with my glitter markers over the holidays, creating decorations. They colour very well on MDF. Lynn saying, I'm at my craft desk for the first time since before Christmas, and I'm making a wedding card today. Couple of questions that have come in. Jan says, how do you keep the glitter from rubbing off?
Right, so most of it stays on, but I know what you mean. It's when you run your hand across that you can get. It's the nature of the pen.
Yeah.
The nature of the pen is it's got a lot of ultra-fine glitter in there. The only answer around that is varnish it, seal it with varnish. So we do a spray and varnish.
Yeah.
You could seal it and give it a little coating over the top. But yes, I know what you mean, because you will get some rub off. You won't get it all. It won't come off completely because it's in the wet ink. But I don't know what you mean. So if you want to stop that from happening, just give it a little sealant. There's other sealants out there as well from other companies. Our sealant is like the varnish that we spray on. It gives you an extra shine as well. So not only do you get the absolutely beautiful, impactful glitter shine in there, that sparkle, you'll also get that lovely soft varnish shine over the top. But the nature of the pen is some of that will come off, but not all of it. Okay. So that's the only way that I can answer that question for you.
And Joanne, with regards to your question, I again would say this would be some kind of sealant, but she's saying, are there any markers, pens or ink pads that you could use on fabric and not wash out? I'm guessing if you use these on fabric, it would be more for decoration purposes, wouldn't it, Debbie?
To be fair, the water-based ones you wouldn't be able to use on fabric.
Right.
That water-soluble, water-based, you won't get it onto fabric. It's not the nature of the pen how it's intended. Things like metallics might be a little bit different, but again, that would be more of your paint markers and things like that would be able to go on there, but it would only be a decoration purpose. But the sparkle pens and things like that, they're not going to go on fabric very well because of the water-based. It's not a permanent thing. Do you know what I mean by that, Ben?
Yeah, absolutely.
So there are other things out there that you can use, but it wouldn't be the water-based sparkle pens or the glitter markers. Have a little try though. Maybe find some sealants out there. They may be it may work, but again, it would only be decoration purpose.
Let's move on to something a little bit different, which I know a lot of you are excited about, particularly at today's price, the metallic pencils. Now, this is a 12 set that you're going to get, £10.39 or $11.96. And these are absolutely stunning, highly pigmented once again, but in a whole range of beautiful colours. And these are all the 12 colours that you're going to get within this particular set. If I just give that a little waggle there, you can see just the detail that you're going to get from all of these. Now, obviously a perfect partner if you're going to jump in and grab the metallic pencils today will be that black cardstock that we've got on the show, but super excited to see these in action. I've seen the metallic pens quite a lot, Debbie, but I want to say, like, the metallic pencils I've not seen in action that often, and these really are stunning. Great on your black cardstock, obviously, but that's not to say that you can't use these on your white cardstock as well.
You can use them on white cardstock as well, but to get the intensity of that richly pigmented metallic pencil, you will need to get it onto black, because that's where it's going to pop at its best and at its finest. So black cardstock is always going to be the perfect one for this. And you can do these kind of techniques, and you're going to have to excuse me, I do apologise, I've got the grandkids, as much as I love them, they've passed a cold on to me.
I just noticed it the last
I know, I'm getting a bit nasal, so I do apologise.
You're all right.
But yeah, it's like clogging. Sorry, too much information there. It's just the way that, because I was saying earlier, they slobber. I made them sound like a dog or things like that, but they're not. But the kids are kids, and they don't see me very often. So when they do, they slobber me in love and kisses and everything, and they're both of them are made up to eyeballs of gold.
Yeah.
First thing Nanam picks up when she goes and sees them.
Your nose is running, isn't it? All slobbery. I mean, they are like dogs in a way, aren't they?
God love them. So apologies if I sound a little bit nasal today.
Yes.
Right, so going back to these gorgeous pencils, they are stunning. They're one of my favourite pencils that we do at Crafters Companion because of that highly reflective sheen that you get from that. It's just a beautiful pigmented, metallic pigmented pencil is one way I'm going to describe it. Gorgeous. They blend beautifully together, so you can mix colours as well. But these are really, really beautiful pencils. And if you've never tried colouring before and you think that the pens might not be the right thing for you, this one would be, for me, a perfect starter into introduction into the world of colour, especially with these gorgeous pencils. And they're at a very, very affordable price, as you can see on the screen, especially if you're new. If you're first time new into Club Inspire, you're going to be able to taste these for £10.39. These are artist quality pencils at those craft affordable prices. I talk about that a lot, but genuinely I mean that. There are pencils out there on the market that would be triple the price that we offer. So honestly, these are just fabulous. Now, I've got myself some black cardstock, but I have actually, can you see this one, Ben?
Wow.
I've pinched this. We used to do some pads like this. However, we've got these in one of our bigger...
Like I say, does that come out one of the craft kits?
Out of the craft kits, yeah. You can get them out of the Discovery kits.
Yeah.
You can also do this technique yourself with clear embossing pads, so they're watermark pads with black embossing powder to create this effect. So you could use this with any stamps that are on the show today. So we've got lots of stamps. You go check out on the website, shop the show while you're looking and watching us. But you could do this technique, and it is simply heat setting it so it's black on black to create that lovely effect, and that's why you get that lovely shine on there. But these pencils are, and I'm just going to scribble, and when I say scribble, I'm going to show you how beautiful those pencils are. You literally just lay down the colour, and it really is beautiful, and you've got that lovely reflective sheen straight away just by adding, and that's just a little bit of the pencil down on there. But of course they do blend. So I've got a couple of colours here. I've got a couple of the pink shades here. In fact, you know what? I'll do a pink and the purple. I think that might show it off a little bit better. So I'm going to go in with, let's start off. So go in and we'll colour in. And I'm just, there's no, I talk about this a lot, but these pencils are what I call really, really easy to use because they're very forgiving. I think pencils are very forgiving.
Are you holding them on the side a little bit there?
I am, yes. Yes, I am. I think that was just for camera angle though. Okay. But you can. I've noticed that the camera angle, it works better when I go onto the side. Yeah. I will show you how you correctly sharpen your pencils as well. And this is not just for these any pencils in general, but I'm just literally laying down, and I'm going to go in, and the more you lay down, the more reflective it gets, the more impactful sheen you get. This is a beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, rich pigment metallic in this pencil. They're absolutely fabulous, and if you've never tried them, where have you been?
And it's a try me price today, isn't it? £10
yeah,
a lot.
Absolutely. Now I'm going to lay down this pink, and I'm just literally slapping it on. No better word. No better
Slap
word.
it on,
Slapping
whack it down.
on, whack it on. Or as Anne Michelle would say if she's still watching, bob it on.
Bob it on.
But again, we do say it in Yorkshire a lot, you know, bob it on.
She says it a lot.
I know she does.
Yeah.
I know she does.
I don't think
I've
I've
heard
ever
her.
heard you say bob it on.
No. Sometimes I try and take the Yorkshire out of me when I'm.
What?
I try and take the Yorkshire out of me.
Oh,
the Yorkshire
I see.
out. And
So you talk
yes, talk
less
differently.
Yorkshire.
But yes,
No.
we do say. My daughter says bob it on a lot.
Bob it on.
Yeah,
Aye.
bob it on. She
Aye.
says it a lot as well. Yeah, it's definitely a Yorkshire thing.
Yorkshireism, yeah.
A Yorkshireism. So I'm going to go around with a lot of this gorgeous pink, and then I'm going to put down some of the purple, and showing you again that blendable factor, because these are pencils at the end of the day. You can blend as you would do with normal pencils. We've got some gorgeous colour blend pencils coming up later as well.
Yes.
But again, look how gorgeous and reflective that looks. Give it a wiggle. Can you see that
Ooh,
beautiful
yes, you
shine?
can
Not
now.
just from the black, but also from the pencils. And then you can lay down some other colour onto the top. And I'll pop a little bit of purple in here.
Just to say, Bubble and Squeak, you were asking about the paintbrush that Debbie was using earlier on. It's the Royal and Langnickel paintbrushes. They are on the website if you want to grab them. We've got a deal on them today where you can get the size 3, 6 and 8 with the mixing palette. It is on the show for you. So if you like the look of those paintbrushes, we'll put the details at the bottom of the screen for you right now. So you get the 3 different size brushes plus the mixing palette for $9.96.76. Or 15, sorry, that made no sense. 6, I was charging more.
You
I
were
was
gonna
charging
pay more, Ben.
I was hoping to get a bit more money to buy something a bit better for me lunch than a cheese sandwich and a packet of crisps. Only $9.99 to know, £6.76. Damn it. Or $15.23 for the 3 brushes plus the mixing palette as well, Bubble and Squeak. And Anne says, hello Ben, Debbie and all from North Norfolk. I'm going to be having lunch with my 2 grandchildren today. Well, that sounds absolutely lovely. Hopefully you're eating something nicer than a cheese sandwich and crisps.
Didn't the missus pack you anything up?
No, she didn't.
What's she like?
What is she like?
What is she like? I
She's
could have fetched you some beef tagliatelle if I'd have known.
Couldn't she, eh?
I know.
She's too busy painting today.
Oh, have you got a painting?
No, what? No, I haven't. She's doing it. She's creating feature walls in our house.
Ooh.
So she's done a feature wall in the kitchen, which is like a sort of like a sagey colour, I would say.
Ooh.
And then she's doing the feature wall in the lounge now, which is, I did listen.
You did listen, but you forgot him.
It's going to be like a navy blue. Yeah, well, she likes to do the painting. She says I just get in the way. I'm like the DIY guy because I've got the tools. And she likes to do the painting and stuff. So I just get in the way apparently, and I don't do it right. So she's doing that today. Yeah. We've got our rolls in our house.
You've got your roll. Oh, I thought you meant bread rolls then. You got your rolls in your house?
Yeah, we all know our roles, you know. Bins, this guy. Laundry, this guy. Vacuuming, sometimes this guy, but then Laura, because then she has to do it because I never do it properly to her standards.
Is that what she says?
Yeah.
To her standards?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But painting is not on my list of roles. Oh, can you hear that helicopter, can you?
Is it Sarah landing?
No, that'd be Craig landing later on. Yeah. He's got all, big time since he's come back. He borrows the company private jet when he comes in to do his shows. And he lives up the road as well.
He lives up the road, am I going to say? That's hilarious.
Oh, dear.
I love it. I love it.
Michelle is still watching, by the way. Michelle McCarthy says, Debbie, you can take the girl out of Yorkshire, but not the Yorkshire out at girl. Aye. Yeah, Ben will be cooking Michelle's Sunday dinner, no doubt.
Yeah, Michelle, bless her. She's got a personal... come on. We've all tasted his fabulous creations.
Yeah. We are missing them. Johnny's just said that, yeah. Oh, so we've got to wait till February? Oh, he's giving us a break. We don't want a break, Ben. What are you talking about?
Is he giving us a break?
He's giving us a break off all of his...
We don't want a break.
For those of you that don't know, Ben, Michelle's partner, he bakes very lovely cakes and biscuits and things. And
he does indeed.
We need a break. That's not good to do, is it? What are you trying to say?
It's because of the healthy living. We all go healthy, don't we, in January? We all go very healthy. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Now, I'm just literally mixing these two colours together, but I'm just showing you how very quick and easy you can lay down and get that beautiful metallic richness from that pigment. Oh, honestly, these are just utterly fabulous.
A couple of questions about these then. So
Yeah, of
Terry
course.
says, with the colour blend pencils, Debbie, you can use the blending solution.
Yep.
Could you use the blending solution with these too?
It's a different. You really wouldn't need it, to be fair.
No.
It would be a waste because these blend so beautifully together. The colour blends are wax based. This is a metallic pencil. This is a metallic based.
What?
I can't speak. I've lost speaker. I was too busy listening to Johnny and me. I heard the shaving foam. Did you not notice then?
I know.
was trying to do two things at the same time, and I heard the shaving foam
Yeah.
being mentioned to me, and I'm like, whoops, I forgot to learn how to speak there. But no, honestly, it would be a waste. I personally wouldn't need to use them because these just blend really, really beautifully, and with minimal effort. Honestly, they're just fabulous pencils. And when you look at that gorgeous high sheen, that lovely reflective sheen when you pop these down, and again, I'll go in with a blue just to show you. You can go back in, you can mix the colours, and then not necessarily have like a lilac leaf, but you can pop it in there.
Yeah.
And I'll just lay it down so you can see. You don't need no solution with this. So I personally, no, I would not be using a solution. And I'm going to do that on all of them so you can see it when we're coming close. You get that lovely blend really effortlessly with
Stunning.
these. They're just gorgeous. And you've got that super gorgeous sheen on there. And I'll just finish. Oh, look at me. I'm like this when I start colouring. I don't want to break away. I want to carry on.
I know you want to finish it all
I want
off,
to
don't
finish
you?
it. I'm like, let me finish it. I'll just finish my last leaf. And then I'll take the rest on and finish it later.
It's surprising how quickly, though, you can create something like this, isn't it? Do you
Yeah,
know what I mean? Once you've
absolutely.
got these pencils in hand, and how beautiful it looks. Looks like you've taken hours over it.
Well, that's the beauty of these pencils, let me just tell you. Now, if our Charlotte can go in, can you see the blend of, and I've mixed the three colours in this, I've had the green, I've had the purple, and I've had the blue in there, but can you see?
Oh, yeah, you can now.
Yeah, and the same with the pencils. I had the pink and the purple in here to create that lovely, but you've got that lovely sheen, that highly reflective sheen, not only from that gorgeous effect of the heat emboss technique, but how gorgeous they look. And already you can see that coming together, and then you could start with other colours as well, pop in other colours on there, blend them with no solution. You don't need no solution for this at all. You simply just go in. If you're not happy with the result, go back in and maybe add some more. If you want to get it a bit more striking, if you want a lighter tone, then hold your pencil like you would, like we tell you with your colour blend pencils. And if you want a lighter effect, the higher up you hold your pencil, the lighter the effect that you go, and you can build it up in that respect as well. However, you can go straight in, and you can see me holding it closer, straight in there, and then you can add other colours in as well. So that's between the green and the purple again. Yay! What was that, producer Johnny?
Michelle's Ben's bringing
cookies.
cookies
Oh my
in.
God, I have missed those cookies like you would not believe. Yes. I count them in my sins, me. I absolutely do. Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that.
Ooh,
look
yes.
at that. There you go. Highly reflective, that rich pigment that you're getting from the metallic pencils. Dark colours will always make it pop more better, just because of the nature of how you've got the metallic pencil. Now, I did say with a sharpener, oh, Debbie, what did you do with your sharpener? Oh, hang on a minute.
Do you need a special sharpener?
Well, funnily enough, we've got a sharpener on Spectrum Noir. I don't know if it's in stock. Producer Johnny will have to go and have a little look. This is my Spectrum Noir one.
Okay.
It's got two openings for your larger pencils, your smaller pencils. Now, if you want to keep your pencil and do it in the best way, you don't take it into your pencil and turn the pencil. You turn the sharpener. So
Yes.
you keep your pencil straight and you turn, let me put it in that one. You turn your sharpener. And that way you're not breaking the lead of your pencil.
Oh, I see.
So, and you would do that with any pencil. So you simply, turn it that way because my hands are distracting there. You simply pop it in, don't turn the pencil, turn the sharpener.
Got you.
Move the sharpener. And that way you don't break the lead in the pencil. I
was a spider on your hand then for a second.
Then I'm all right. Don't react, Debbie, don't react. But again, just shows you how easy these are to use. But look at the results, Ben. The results speak for themselves. They're absolutely sensational. Beautiful pencils, fabulous price, easy to colour, no blending solution required whatsoever because they blend so well. And that's because of that gorgeous, rich, metallic pigment.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's what creates those. And they're absolutely fabulous pencils. I know that you will love them when you get them home.
They are such a great price today as well. I think, a bit of a try-me price really. £10.39 platinum, $11.96. They come beautifully presented as well. So if you are looking at these as a gift idea, but if I just show you again all the colours that you're going to get in this collection, you've got pink and green, you've got your mica and violet, light blue, nickel, purple, blue, silver, yellow, rose gold, and that gold there as well. If you are going for these today, you're giving these a bit of a try and you haven't yet got any of the matte black cardstock, go for that pad that we've got on the show as well, because that is going to be a perfect partner for you. Lots of interest in these today for £10.39. Emma just saying, I have some colour blend pencils, really like these metallic pencils. Grab them today. If you've already got the colour blend pencils and you love working with those, these metallic pencils are an absolute no-brainer for you. You will love them. We are unbelievably heading into the last sort of 15 minutes of the show, so we are going to come right back. Did you just squeak then?
Okay,
15
minutes,
I thought I brought Daisy's guinea pigs in for a second then. We're into the last 15 minutes now. And we're going to come back to this starter set. The glitter, marker and sparkle brush pen set. This is brilliant, right? If you've ever wanted to have a bit of a go with our sparkle brush pens and our glitter markers, but you wanted us to kind of put everything together for you so you're going to get the very best out of your products, then this is the collection to go for. Because what we've done is we've bundled up together some of our glitter markers, some of our sparkle brush pens, and then we've given you all of the other additions so that you can get cracking on. So you've got your glitter markers up the top here. This is your Vibrant Florals collection, which is going to give you all of those beautiful colours right there. Ultraviolet, electric pink, golden glow, supernova, champagne supernova, your yellow cosmos and your fiery red in there. On top of that, your sparkle brush pens. So you've got 3 colours included in this set right here, but then on top of that we're going to give you your clear overlay pen. So if you saw the demos a little bit earlier on, you can work those on top of a whole host of other pens and pencils that you've got within your collection to create sparkle wherever you go. On top of that, we're also going to give you a selection of stamps as well, 18 stamp sentiments for your projects. We're giving you the correct cardstock, 15 sheets of watercolour card, and on top of all of that, wouldn't it be handy if we gave you the correct stamp pad as well, and we're doing that. Your waterproof die in the flagstone is coming to you in that collection. All of those goodies should be £55, $75, £32 today if you're a platinum member, $48 if you're shopping with us in the US and you are platinum. Last chance saloon to get your questions in. Rosalind just saying this has been an enjoyable show this morning. Thank you. We're not done yet. We've saved the best till last. We've kind of been just going along quite nicely, and then we're going to get ready for the big finish. Debbie has got a super finale up her sleeve. Lots of you, by the way, just saying how much you absolutely love that last flower that Debbie was colouring. But let's get back to this collection and let's get back to some more amazing things that you can do with your sparkle brush pens, with your glitter pens. And did you know that you can use shaving foam in your crafting? Can you not, Debbie?
Oh, absolutely. This technique's been around for years. It really has. Works with any kind of ink. Perfect for the pens as well. I mean, those pens, let me just tell you, those pens are a beautiful colouring medium. Stamp your images, colour with them. Did you get the year of colour? Do you know the calendar that we did?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if there's still any available, but if you got those, you could work these into there and create your extra sparkle. But there's a lot of things you can do with them. You can brush letter. If you can brush letter like how gorgeous Jan can, and she can do it so beautifully, then these are the pens for you. There's a lot of things that you can do with them. Pens are absolutely fabulous, and the fact that they've got that lovely brush nib on them makes them really versatile and easy to use. But yes, you can use my favourite technique. Like I said, this has been around for years. I remember my box today, Ben.
Where do you get that shaving foam from? Oh, it's yours. Ah, right.
It's mine.
It looks like the one
Excuse
I've
me.
got in the green room.
No. I wouldn't pinch yours. I'm just going to have to take a little swig, Ben. I
You're
do
welcome.
apologise.
But any old shaving foam will do.
The cheaper the better.
Oh, okay. The cheaper the better.
Yeah, don't be pinching your husband or your partner's really, really expensive one because they'll really get cross with you. Cheapest chips, I think this were about 79p.
Oh yeah, and make sure it's the foam one and not like, because you can get that
Yes.
posh one, can't you, that comes out in like a gel. Oh, Johnny's got the posh one, he just said he's got the gel one.
Now you said that, I'm just thinking, did I pick up the...
Uh-oh.
Straight away I'm thinking, did I pick the... Oh, I love this. Like that. I'm just going to try and get it to come out me because I think I might have got a little bit of a blockage in me, what's it called? That one.
What?
The hole.
What,
I think I've got a blockage.
Oh,
I think I've got a blockage.
No.
I'm going to put quite a bit in actually, so it's almost like meringue, isn't it? It's just gorgeous. I wonder if the one under here is any better. There is one down here, Johnny, but I didn't want to finish. This one smells absolutely gorgeous. Is this Jake's?
Does he know
Jake
you've
know?
nicked his shaving foam?
Does he
Jake,
know?
You've got your shaving foam in here.
God love him. No, I think we've got blockages in. I think because it's been, mine's been in a really cold car. I'm not going to lie.
Do you
But
want
I'm
me to
just.
see if I've got mine
no,
in the green
no, it's
room?
fine.
You all right?
I'm getting it out. It's coming out. It's just coming out a little bit slower. It smells. Oh, it smells delicious.
Have a smell.
You want to come and smell?
Yeah.
Come on then, come and smell. Come and have a little smell. So, smells beautiful. Absolutely
You have a smell?
gorgeous. Yeah. Oh! I nearly. Whoa! You little monkey, you.
Sorry, I
Mr.
just thought
Murphy.
then as you were squeezing that out, I thought, wouldn't that be funny?
I nearly fell for that. That's. You little monkey. What
Would we
are
still
you
have been
like?
friends if I'd have done that?
We'd have still been friends,
Yeah.
of course we would. Now, please don't judge me.
What is that?
A little old credit, not a credit card, but do you know your old...
Credit card.
Um,
Oh, hang on a minute, let's have a look at the front of it.
It's because it's a Colonel's Club card. Do you remember you used to get your reward points?
This demo's going to be finger licking good. Let's just put it that way. She's got a KFC club card.
Because my son likes KFC, and because he always asking me to go and get him. Yeah, but he's on an app now, so I just flash my phone at him when I'm getting it for him. But yeah, this is my old because I could use my ruler, but these work really, really well. Now,
Oh, it does smell nice, that, doesn't
it's
it?
gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Now, of course, you've got to wake up that glitter again. They've been sat for a little while, so. All you get to do this is drop a couple, and I just say, I'm saying a little bit, just drop a bit of the ink into there. That's one colour. So we've got the lovely, what's that one called? Fig. I've got that gorgeous peacock blue, because I'm not going to lie, this is absolutely beautiful. I think this is from the Glitz and Glamour one, Ben. Let's splash a nice bit down, because we can do this technique. It's very, very easy to do. It requires minimum ink, and it's very, very effective.
So easy, even this guy's done it.
Yeah, you have. I've seen you.
It's fun as well.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. But honestly, so I've got a bit of ink down there. Could add more colours in. I'm going to bring in my pokey tool. Cocktail sticks, but you've got a pokey tool. Cheap as chips pokey tool. Give it a little swirl.
Little swirl around.
Little swirl, so it looks like that ice cream. Do you know that stuff?
Oh, like the what's it called?
What's it called?
Raspberry Ripple. Well
That's
done.
the one. That's
Yeah.
the one.
Raspberry Ripple.
That's all you're going for, that kind of effect.
yeah.
I mean, it just looks, even like that, looks absolutely beautiful. But again, we're going to go in, and I'm just going to wipe the pokey tool down. I'm going to try and keep it clean on here, because I don't want to get told off.
I can't believe you used that.
I know. Now, I'm going to use some Centura Pearl on mine, and I love doing it. Watercolour cardstock, smooth stamping cardstock, any kind of paper will work with this. Now, you can see that gorgeous glitter in there, can't you? It's very visible on the eye. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place it in, I'm going to splatter it down.
So you can use all cardstock with this, right?
Any cardstock,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And a lot of people think you can't do it with a coated cardstock,
Yeah, that's what
but
I
you
thought.
absolutely can.
Ooh, hello.
This is looking nice already. I've not even done anything with it. Bet I'm going to go on, and I'm going to take my little Colonel card.
Get the kernel to reveal the magic.
I'm going to get. and I'm going to scrape off the excess like so. Now, it looks beautiful, and there's a gorgeous, like swirly pattern going off there. And because it's on Centura Pearl, looks absolutely exquisite. Could you just pass me a piece of the watercolour cardstock, Ben, that's the side of you? Because we've still got all this gorgeous ink in here. Now, I've just scraped the excess back in, so you can do that and you can create the excess, or you could go back in and you can create a little bit more.
Oh, question which just come in. Christine says, can you use alcohol ink or just the water-based ink?
So you mean the refiller inkables? The inkable, I'm presuming that's what she means. Yeah, do you know, I've never tried it. Thank you. Looking out for me. I've never tried it with the alcohol ones. You can get some really nice techniques with the alcohol marker pens. Look at you looking at my hands. With the Yupo paper that we do on Spectrum Raw and things like that we've got on there. So yeah, you could try it on there. Any inks will work with this technique. I personally prefer to use like our sparkle pens, like our inks that you get in the pots. But again, it's just such a gorgeous technique. I'm going to lay it flat.
Look at that.
Now that looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
But you've got all that foam on, and realistically, can't keep the foam on there. So I'm going to get me, I'll go in the opposite direction actually.
Yeah, you would, depending on which way you went, you'd get a different look, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but look at this.
That.
Now that is absolutely gorgeous. It never ceases to amaze me. I'm just going to scrape all the excess off there. Pop it back in because there's still loads in there. You can add more ink if you want to. But again, I mean, there's no words to describe this.
I don't know how
It's absolutely beautiful. And I mean, that, not only could it be a background, I mean, you can see, Ben, sparkle galore is still over there. Looks absolutely stunning. Two completely different looks from the same ink. And this is because this is the coated cardstock, but it works just so gorgeous on there. But on watercolour cardstock, stamping cardstock, and then you can be doing things like creating background techniques, maybe adding things like, I mean, this is just a beautiful one, and I think this is the lovely Lucinda that did this one. She used the serving foam technique, those colours, added some more in there, and used the balloons as a background. That's what you can do. Die cut into it, so you could die cut into this. What about those gorgeous florals that we've got on the show?
Oh, absolutely. The
lovely silhouette florals. You could die cut those now. You've not had to do any colouring. You've got all the technique done in there, or use it simply as a background. Two gorgeous ways that you can use it. I've got, just poked myself in the face.
Have you got the...
I've got a bit of ink on my face now.
No, you're all right.
Yeah, because I had a little scratch. But you still got loads of ink. Loads of ink that you can be reusing. Again, absolutely incredible. It really, really is fabulous. It's just gorgeous. It's a very, very inexpensive way of using them. Colour with them, brush letter with them, doodle with them, draw with them. Techniques with them, backgrounds, use them, the water soluble, so that you've got that lovely technique that you can do. I'm off to go and play with this, Ben, before the next show, and get my hands clean.
Go and get you sorted. Let's just have a look though at the full collection that you can get. I just think these demos are amazing. The shaving foam technique, again, hopefully you've seen how simple that is and how much fun it is, but also the backgrounds that you can create. Each and every time you'll create something that's very, very different, and you will have the most fun with this. This collection is brilliant. If you want to dip your toe in the water when it comes to your glitter markers, your sparkle brush pens, go for this today, because as I said, not only are you going to get 3 of your colours of your brush pens, you're going to get 6 of the colours of your markers. We're giving you 3 of the clear overlay pens, 15 sheets of watercolour card. You're going to get the 18-piece set of stamped sentiments, and of course you'll get your waterproof ink pad included as well. That's a really lovely buy. If you are going for the new year, new craft, want to try out a bit of colouring, want to particularly try out our glitter and sparkle pens, this is a great collection to go for. £32 today, $48 if you're a Club Inspire member and you're shopping with us in the US. And what a great show. And
yes,
just cleaning off her car, she's going to use it at lunchtime. And also, we're back together in an hour and a half.
We are.
We've got a masterclass coming up on, probably one of our most popular items, the Ultimate Pro, but also the scoreboards that we've got as well. You've
got it on my face.
You got it on your nose.
I thought I might have. I get carried away when I get playing, when I get inky.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that, Ben. Nothing wrong with that.
We've got masterclass.
A masterclass, and we've got USBs on there as well. Lots of cardstock and things like that. Ben, it's going to be fabulous. And again, I'll answer all your questions on there too. ask away, get interactive. Come and join us at 3 o'clock.
We're very much looking forward to that. And don't forget, of course, a little bit later on for our US viewers as well, we've got that US warehouse clearance. It's going to be a brilliant, brilliant day. But continue to shop the show. You can continue to buy after the show. If there's anything that's caught your fancy, get items in your basket and get them checked out. You need to go
and get cleaned.
Yeah, seriously. And you need to go and do as well. We'll be back in an hour and a half. You got a bit there.
Have I got a bit where?
There.
I know it.